folks, how we doing? Welcome back to another vlog. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. Because my hair isn't long enough, I can't really put it into a full-on puff just yet, so I need to do two. But that's growth, right? Because the last time you saw me with any kind of hair, I was bald-headed. Okay, I was bald-headed. Yeah, I'm just coming to you because I'm chilling on my couch, which I'll put up a photo of where I got it from and all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's a little bit brighter on the website because I got it from Wayfair than it is in real life, and I love the color. It's more muted than what I was expecting, which I was kind of hoping for. And in some angles it kind of, because it's kind of like a golden yellow color, it almost has like a slight orangey tone to it in a way, but not like offensive bright, you know, jail cell type or jailbird type orange. But I really like the couch. It fits in this space because the space is small. So there are a couple things on my mind. But I'm gonna talk to you about the first thing that I have because it's right here in front of me or next to me. I said that I was running into some issues with the yarn that I bought from the Creative Reuse place because it kept like fraying and splitting, and so it was making it really difficult for me to have consistent stitches for this garment piece that I wanted to make. I decided to unravel all of that problematic yarn and like re-ravel it into smaller bundles just because that's what I was forced to do. So I did that and put it into the box that you guys are currently sitting on. It's just kind of stored away. And so with that, I think I might have also mentioned that instead of making clothing with it, like a piece that was made out of continuous stitches, I was going to make clothing that was made out of granny squares instead. So I started making some yesterday. This is what I have so far. I'm so excited. Obviously there's a lot of strings because right now I'm just in the process of making as many granny squares in this configuration as possible. Hey folks. This is so dark. I'm in the kitchen. I was like, what the heck is behind me? Completely forgot that I even hung that up. Maybe if I do it over here, maybe that's a little better. I don't know. Maybe? Let's see. I wanted to do a grocery haul. I just got back from H-E-B. There are a couple of things that I needed to pick up. I look like that shelf booty, which I kind of have. But anyways, I wanted to do a little bit of, is this better? Oh, that might be better. Cool, I like it. But yeah, I went to H-E-B to pick up a couple of things, and I literally cleaned before I left, and I'm having so many issues with like gnats and maybe fruit flies, and I literally have everything food related put up in a bag, in a container. The surfaces are clean. Like I clean the surfaces in here, like in the kitchen specifically, every day. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? But anyways, I went to H-E-B because I need to pick up a couple of things, mainly for dinner tonight. And then I ended up buying sushi and was like, oh, maybe I won't make any dinner, but I'm gonna cook tonight. It might just be a slight late night cooking session. Will I take you guys along with me as we cook? Maybe. It's been way too long since we last cooked together. So, we're long overdue. But yeah, I wanted to do a quick haul with you guys, and then I wanted to try something that I've been seeing talked about, and sorry it's echoey, I don't have my mic. It's in another room, but like, I just don't feel like having to hook it up and put it on and stuff. So sorry it's a little bit echoey. But there's something that I wanted to try. Actually, two things I wanted to try. One of which has been quite viral on TikTok, but I am not on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok in over a year, maybe like over a year and a half now. So my life is relatively peaceful. So I wanted to do chili tonight. So chili and like a honey butter cornbread. Anyways, let's just get into it. So first things I bought. I feel like you guys are so far away, which you technically are. So yeah, I got two boxes of Annie's shells and white cheddar. I got 2 blocks of cheese, Colby Jack cheese, and I got a block of sharp cheddar. These are the eggs, the new eggs in this one, but this is the same one. These are my favorite eggs from Vital Farms. This Myers smoked sausage. My boo-boo turned me on to sausage. This is made in Elgin, right? I think. Something like that. Yeah. Myers Elgin sausage. It's very good. So this is one of the things that I'm gonna try once we're done with the haul, but this is pineapple with tahini. Pineapple with tahini. Oh, this is mango. Oh, I thought it was pineapple. That's fine. And this Calpico drink, this is one of my favorites. It's like a aloe drink, and it's got, I think this has the aloe in it. Does it? Oh, maybe this one doesn't. These two and this were the things that I went to HEB for. And then I ended up getting like 20 things. But Worcestershire, we all know it's like a holy grail item to have in your pantry. Red bell pepper, wow, Denise, English. Crushed red pepper, the good stuff, as you can see. And then chili powder, because if I haven't already said it, I'm going to be making the chili. I got a big thing of watermelon. I got some vanilla, big bag of peanut M&Ms. You guys know that I'm not really a huge chocolate person. Like if I want something sweet, I'm not gonna gravitate towards a chocolate bar or a chocolate candy. But let me tell you something about me and peanut M&Ms. I don't know what it is. But peanut M&Ms have a very special place in my heart. I don't have any special connection with them. They don't remind me of some special moment in my life or anything like that. They just taste good. These aren't the last things, but these are second to last things. So I got these 2 drinks. These are my favorite drinks. I don't know what the brand is called. It might be in like some Asian language. I'm not sure which one, but the strawberry and the mango flavors, I'm being careful because these are glass, are my favorites. And then the thing that I'm about to tear into, ripping all the things off, is sushi. I got the spicy salmon roll. So, oh, that was not the last thing. This was the last thing, the thing that I actually wanted to try. So this is the thing that's been going viral on TikTok. Now this is warm, so it'll probably taste like shit off the bat, and it's an energy drink, and I don't do like caffeinated things much. So, you know, I'll drink this, like I'll just drink it with my sushi, and I need to edit, so maybe it's kind of good that I'm drinking an energy drink. Smells like, so it looks like caramel apple, kind of like fall-esque in nature. It smells like apple. Look at that, 200 milligrams of caffeine. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure that it's not good. It's got some B6 and B12 in it, and it's vegan and gluten-free if you've got celiacs and don't want to eat animals. It's not bad. It doesn't have that weird aftertaste that a lot of energy drinks will have. Like I can't stand Red Bull. I can't stand Red Bull. I feel like the aftertaste is like sugar, even though it has like zero grams of sugar in it. It's okay, I can understand why people are obsessed with it, but I'm not gonna be buying any more of this. I think it would be better if it was cold. It reminds me of these lollipops. I don't know if they're outside of the States, but they remind me of these like caramel apple lollipops that have been around since forever, probably even before I was a child. That's what this reminds me of, because I'm like, this kind of has like a slight nostalgic taste to it. And that's the nostalgia. It's the lollipop that I used to eat as a kid and probably well into my adulthood. Ooh, hey folks. I feel like a proper vlogger because number one, my camera's a really good camera. I'm on a tripod because like, look, this is typically what I have y'all on. This little like mini one. The camera's always on this, but I actually have you guys on a really good tripod that I purchased like months ago. Forgot that I had it because I had stuffed it in a closet somewhere. Yeah, but anyways, as always, your girl's got crusty, dusty lips. I feel like I'm constantly rubbing my eyes or putting on lip gloss of some kind because I talk a lot and I just talk a lot. I have like some ideas of things that I want to bring to the channel in regards to the space, in regards to like cooking, and I have a patio that I want to make over and all this other stuff, right? But I do want to make it like interesting. I don't want to just be sitting here talking to you guys, obviously, when I'm doing those things. The type of content that I love to watch and I kind of subscribe to, anything related to kind of like home interiors, cooking, hobbies, like gardening, crocheting, and painting, all sorts of different things, right? Because that's just kind of where I'm at in my life, and so that's just the type of content that I like to consume. Even though I like to consume that, I feel like not everybody else does, because those are things that I actively do. So I'm just like, oh, I'm really excited to share this, and then I'm like, oh, Dee, that's really boring. No one would be interested in seeing your crochet projects or seeing this or seeing that, and I'm just like, but I think they actually would. You know what I mean? Like there's somebody or some people out there that are interested in what it is that I do for fun, want to see what that is. For the kitchen, and don't tell me where this came from, I have no idea. Tell me why with the kitchen I was thinking lemons. And I think it's just because the way that life is right now, I'm thinking to myself, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade kind of thing, and just trying to be positive. And when there are times that I have to pivot, make lemonade, right? These are the lemons that I'm being given, make lemonade, make the most out of it. So that's kind of where I'm at this point in time in my life. I went on a little rampage online, and if you would have watched a vlog that I put out at this point probably a year ago, I had purchased a diamond painting set of like tulips, because tulips are my favorite flower, and then I bought one of those very popular viral paint by number sets. Still haven't finished. I didn't finish before I came back here, and I know the paints are all dried out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover them whenever, you know, I get back to South Africa. So if I'm able to, cool. Whenever I get back there, I'll try to finish it because I was very close to being done. But if not, you know, maybe I'll just get some other paints and call it a day. That kind of leads me into the segue of what I'm about to show you. So I want the kitchen to be lemon themed, but I don't necessarily want it to be this crazy explosion of lemons. But at the same time, I kind of do, because I'm like, I don't think I'll really get the opportunity to just do ridiculous things within a space until I redo my office in South Africa. And like, that's probably years down the road. So I'm like, well, I've got the space now, so let me just kind of go crazy with it. So right now I have, the only lemon thing I have in there is lemon tea towels. And then I also bought some just plain yellow pot holder oven mitt set. I went on a rampage, as I said, on those paint by number things, websites, and I got me some prints that I'm going to paint that are lemon themed. So I'm going to show you the little cards. I just have to make sure that I keep them in the right bag so I don't mix up the paints. But all the paints and stuff are numbered, so if I get them mixed up, which I'm not, then I'm fine. Okay, so the first one is this one. Hopefully you can see. So the next one is this really cute one. This is probably the simplest one out of the three. And then the last one is this one. I love a limoncello. Limoncellos are very good. I had ordered them without a frame. And so I was like, what the heck, Denise? How am I supposed to paint them? Because this is how they come. Really nice, like high quality canvas, but they're all like rolled up. And I'm like, how am I supposed to paint? So what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and then I can tell you like exactly what I'm doing tomorrow, because I'm doing some like things. I'm getting out and interacting with people. In relation to that, I'm gonna go to Austin Creative Reuse, because you guys know that that's like my favorite place on this planet when it comes to crafting. I'm going to get a couple of frames or canvases or whatever that I can use for those, so that when I do start painting, I've got all my supplies and I'm good to go. But then that also means that I need an easel. Yeah, so I'm gonna go there, see if I can find some frames, and then also see if they have any low-cost easels, because I really don't want to spend too much money while I'm there, because it's very easy to go crazy there. So the thing that I'm doing tomorrow, I'm super excited about. Let me just make sure that I don't have to get a ticket. I don't think I need to buy a ticket. I think I can just show up. I'm going to this event put on by Black Makers Market and Vinyl Brunch tomorrow where it's just like shopping and music and food and things like that. And I think it's to highlight Black-owned businesses, like local Black-owned businesses. So you guys know that I'm a huge advocate for Black and Brown-owned businesses, and I like to support in any way I can. Hey folks, welcome back to the vlog. I haven't headed out to the Black Makers Market thing just yet. So I showed you the artwork. Oh, and actually, after I show this, I will get this stuff out. Actually, let me get it out right now, but I'm just going to the closet really quick. So you would have remembered that in earlier clips, I showed you the paintings that I wanted to paint and put in the kitchen because I'm obsessed with creating this lemon themed space, right? But that I needed, oh, these might be too big, or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I needed to get some canvases or some frames because I just got the actual canvas painting, right? And I think I told you that I was gonna go to Austin Creative Reuse to see if I can get some secondhand canvases that I could use to stretch this over. So I went there and I was able to find 3. I completely forgot to bring my measuring tape. So I have no idea if these are gonna fit. The thing is, I think they might possibly be too big, but I'm not sure. So that's why I had to bring my thing out. But before I test out the sizing and everything, I wanted to show you this other thing that I got. Since I've been back, I've been so, I can't stand the word obsessed, but that really is the best and most accurate description of my affinity for Facebook Marketplace. I am obsessed with Facebook Marketplace. I go on there every day, sometimes multiple times a day, just kind of depending on what it is that I'm looking for at the time, just to see if I can score a really good deal on something. So I was like, you know what, let me see if there's something on Facebook Marketplace because there's always somebody selling something. So I went on there and this girl was selling this easel that I'm about to show you. It doesn't look like anything except just like a wooden box with a bunch of things. I haven't even tried to open it, so I'm gonna do that right now. Let me see here. She said that there's locks. But the thing that I really liked about this easel is that it has storage. So, you know, if there's a time when, you know, I'm not painting, which obviously I'm not gonna be painting all the time, and I want to just store some things away, or even if I'm working on one of the paintings and I don't want to put all the paint back into the bags, I can put them in the drawers that are in this thing. So this is what the easel will look like. And you can adjust it because it's got those little grooves, if you can see. So you can adjust it. It's a little bit wonky, but it'll serve its purpose very well. So I think this is very good. And then it's got the little shelf for your canvas to sit on. This is so nice. It was like 20 bucks. And then in front, so let me put this down. And you can lock it, like you fold it, you know, store it away, which is even better. But it's got a drawer in the front too, which also has locks. And then there's a drawer. So, and it's got compartments and stuff to it too. So, I'm so happy. This was such a good freaking steal. And then it's got this cute little handle that I can use to move it around. So I got those, so I'm super excited. And then, how many times can I say excited? It already comes with brushes. These are the brushes that it comes with. Like, very standard. But I wanted to get some slightly bigger ones, and then I saw this angled one. So I got a couple of brushes. Here, let me try this out. Like, test this out now. Oh, I think it's gonna be too big. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe? Guys, these might actually be the size that I need. No freaking way. Okay, so it's, oh my gosh. Was I able to really eyeball it and get the right size? Guys, I got the right size. I'm so excited. Okay, this is perfect. So the only thing that I need to do right now is get a staple gun, which I need to get a staple gun anyway, but I just need to get a staple gun so that I can stretch these over and staple them to the frames. And I'm not gonna rip off the canvas, the photos or the paintings that are on there, because there's no point. If anything, it'll probably give me a nice, just even more solid surface to work on. But oh, thank you God. Because I was like, as soon as I saw the canvases, I was like, oh crap, I completely forgot to bring my measuring tape, my measuring tape. So I'm glad that that works out and that's the right size. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yes. My life has been like a series of unfortunate events. And so when you have little moments like these, when you're not like fully prepared, but they still tend to work out, happen, you just want to cry from just pure joy because, you know, even though these didn't really cost me very much money, right? They were $2 a piece. I still was like, you know, it's the cheapest canvas that I'm gonna find in the size that I need, and they are the perfect size. Yeah. No sushi for you. Ooh, you got that tie, girl. Snatch that wig.
Beautiful.
Cute. I like the lens too.
Yes.
It's my favorite color, it's green.
Yes. It is beautiful.
My name is Wyma, and I am the owner of Rockstar Designs. But this, though, is by You4You Designs. And you can follow her on Instagram as well. Okay. She makes beautiful skirts all over here. So come check it out. I make the accessories and bags, so we can all work together. Awesome. Was this a live?
No.
Oh, okay.
Check her out, guys.
Oh, yeah?
And I love showcasing like,
I didn't know about YouTube.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't post a lot, so.
Neither do I, which is so bad. It's so bad. I just finished one.
I haven't like had so much of it. But I
Yeah.
can show videos of what I make.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, I love the like print. How do you do that?
I have a mold. I had a custom mold.
Okay.
You're not gonna. Nobody else is gonna be able to do this.
Mm-hmm. Say hi. Who do we have here?
So you have Cheddar J.
Mm.
We primarily focus on oils and what they can do medicinally.
Oh, okay.
So oils are not just so ordinary, like a lot of us think oils are ordinary now. So we advocate for oils. Oils are powerhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's for like hair, skin,
Yes.
kind of like everything.
Everything. Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
I run this with my sister.
Okay.
The products are all handmade and
Awesome.
natural. We do everything from natural deodorants to body oils, face creams, eye creams, lip balms, hair oil, beard oil, all that.
Nice. I love the packaging.
Thank you. Somewhere so
Okay.
you don't have to pay shipping fees.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I'm in Austin.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
you know,
we can meet you.
I'll be driving. Oh, I love it. Hey folks, welcome back to the vlog. Oh, excuse me. I just got back from the Black Makers Market and I'm so glad I went. So overall, there weren't a ton of stalls, and I don't know if how it was like at the beginning of the time slot, if there were more or less people, I don't know. But it doesn't matter because who was there when I was there was meant to be there. So I bought some things as told by this little lot that I've got on the side. Not too many things, but enough. So I'll start with these two that I have business cards for. So the first person that I actually bought from, her name is Karen Fagan, and her business is called KS Kitchen, ATX? K's Kitchen, taking kale to another level. And I'll link everybody's like website and Instagram. I don't do TikTok, so Instagram, all that kind of stuff down below. But she was the first person that I bought from. And actually, there's some things that we can try together, because some things I bought and didn't try, and then other things were like maybe samples that I took but didn't try at the time. So the first thing that I actually tried was her queso kale. I love a clean package. You're gonna get me every time. But all of her stuff was basically in this packaging, and her thing is big on like using superfoods like kale and like nuts and seeds and things like that in like little snacks and kale chips. She also does juices, but yeah, it was mainly like chips, granola, little like bars and juices, I think. But I'm gonna go on her website to kind of see what else that she had. So I had tried this, the queso one, and I had tried her sweet heat. Because I was trying to limit myself, because if I had a disposable income, I would have bought up stock of her entire table and like everybody else's stuff. Like I would have just wiped everything out and then not left anything for anybody else, which is not fair. So it's good that I kind of limited myself to this. These were really, really good, but the sweet heat ones were actually really good. And if you like spicy foods, get it. These next two items, I didn't actually try. Sorry, I'm like rustling through because I put other people's cards in here. These next two I didn't actually try, but I was like, they have things in it that I like to eat, so, you know, it's fine. But these peanut butter squares, they kind of remind me of energy bites. You know how for a while people were on this like health kick? Maybe it was during COVID, but there was this craze of people making every kind of little energy ball where you mix nuts, dates, and seeds and all sorts of things, right, to give you energy, maybe increase your protein intake, just a healthy version of a snack so that you're not, you know, just pounding back the Doritos or the Lay's chips. So it kind of reminds me of that, but I haven't tried this yet, so we're gonna try it together. See what it's like. I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter, but I like a little energy thing. So this is what it looks like. That's tasty. Crumbly. And then this other thing is one of her juices. So when I got up to her stall, there was another customer there. And, you know, they were just kind of talking or whatever. So then eventually the three of us were kind of talking and stuff. The girl that had bought some stuff was talking about this juice, and it had reminded her of something that she had before. And she said it was really good. So this is called Strawberry Bliss. I love clean packaging. Strawberry Bliss, it's got pineapple, strawberries, apples, beets, lemon, ginger, and turmeric. Oh, gosh. I know I'm already gonna like it because all the things in here I like. Yeah. To be honest, I feel like all I taste are just three things: strawberry, pineapple, and the ginger. Everything else just kind of blends in. This is good. So like I was kind of making my way around and wasn't really buying anything, but honestly guys, I got to like 2 stalls and was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna just like loop around. And then when I got to Miss Karen's, that's when the floodgates of my wallet opened, okay? And I was buying things. But when I came back around, this is actually the last, no, it's not the last thing I bought. It was from a lady named, oh, I didn't get a card from her. Her name was Travis, and her business is called Sweet Soiree. Sweet Soiree. Say that 5 times fast. So she has baked goods. So she had samplings of cookies, pralines. But this was really good. I feel like if you're someone that doesn't like super like overly sweet things, you would like this. It looks like a sugar cookie, but it's not as sweet as a sugar cookie, because you know a sugar cookie is like straight sugar and butter. But yeah, sweetsoireenow.com is her website. I was trying so hard not to get sucked into the Bath and Body stuff, because you guys already know that I'm very big into like body care, skincare, just anything to help me with a pamper day. I'm all about, like, I'm a sucker for it. So there were several stalls that had like oils for like your hair and your body, even like mists and things like that that you could use, bath bombs, soaps, what else, candles, things like that, right? So and I don't think I got any footage of her stuff because her stuff was so cute. This one woman, her name is Shea Staples, and her company's called With Love Shea Butter. I love that. The stuff smelled so good. She had this one candle. What was the name of it? Something adult. I'll put the name on the screen. But when it comes to candles, I like certain scents. Like I love vanilla, I love teakwood, I love sandalwood, neroli, mahogany, tobacco. I like oudi scents, and then I like kind of sweet scents like vanilla and pumpkin and apple and things like that, right? But I also love finding candles that have not necessarily a combination of those, but just combinations that result in a scent that I've never really smelled before. And her, whatever the name of the adult candle is so different. I've never smelled a scent like that. And I even said to her as I was sniffing it that I couldn't even describe this to a person because it doesn't smell like vanilla. It doesn't smell like it's musky or, you know, like has like tobacco or whatever in it. I couldn't describe the smell. All I could say is that it smelled so good. So good. But I didn't buy anything from her stall because I was like, okay, I know I'm gonna go crazy at this place, and let me just like check out some other things, and then if I want to loop back to her spot, if I haven't like spent too much money, then I'll buy something. But I ended up not buying anything. I did end up buying a candle. I did end up buying a candle. It's from this, oh, but going back to Shea. So Shea has a candle that says something. She has like so many candles and they have so many different names, but like the one candle has Cape Town in the name, and I was like, oh, have you ever been to Cape Town? And she was like, yeah, we go to Cape Town like every 3 months because that's where she sources her stuff from. And I was like, oh yeah, like I've got a house in Joburg, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, are you serious? Like we have property here, like not in Cape Town, but like somewhere else. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And she's like, yeah, you know, we're like, we just love it. And I was like, yeah, I feel like I would love everybody to just like be able to get out and invest in property in like different countries and this and that and the third, you know, live their best life, right? And she was like, yeah, you know, like that's the plan, blah, blah, blah. You know, it was just really good conversation. But yeah, I mean, anytime that I can talk about South Africa, I will. I was talking about South Africa like none other this past week because I was just like randomly talking to people. Since I've been back, I talk to everybody, guys. I talk to everybody, okay? So I talk about South Africa a lot. So then there was, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Guys, this candle, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then there was this other candle company, and their names are Always Peaking LLC. I'm sorry, this candle smells so good. And again, I'm into very particular scents, but I really love discovering candles, candle brands, whatever, that have scents that I've never smelled before and that are very unique. So this one, here's what it looks like. It's purple, it's deep purple color with a wood wick. I love a wood wick because it's got that crackling effect. I'm not gonna burn this yet. I'm gonna save it because I don't want it to like burn out. I don't want it to burn out. I'm definitely gonna keep the jar though because I like the deep purple color. This is the, what is it? The Moonflower Nectar Scented Wood Wick Candle. This, I don't even know how to describe the scent. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like, I want to say like teak wood, but teak wood, I feel like a mahogany teak wood is very oody, I feel like, so it's not as deep as that. It doesn't smell floral, like maybe slightly floral. I don't know. This smells so good. It's so different. I've never smelled a candle like this. There was this Etrian like spice spot. I got a little sample. I don't know what it is. It's a hot sauce yet. A little sample of it. There was like the guy that I guess like owns the company was talking to another customer, and then one of his friends was standing next to me and he was like, you won't be disappointed, like try it. This is a buddy of mine, you know, whatever. So I'm going to try it with you guys right now and see. I just squirted it on myself. It's kind of smoky. It's a little, you're not gonna be able to really see without me spilling it. I don't know if you can really tell the viscosity of it, but it's quite thick. Oh. That's tasty. It's spicy. That's really good. And to be quite fair, it will go really well with the last thing that I have to show you guys. So on my way out, there was a woman who was putting together some taco salads. And I was just kind of looking, being nosy, of course, and just seeing what she was doing. And she was like, oh, you know, these are taco salads. Do you want one? And I was like, no. And like my hands were kind of getting full and like I was kind of slightly struggling with carrying things. And I was like, no, I think I might pass. And she was like, you know, you don't have to buy it. You know, like she didn't even start with that. She was like, I don't want to take home any salad. So you can have it for free if you want. If you feel like you know, if you feel compelled to donate, you know, do that as well. But like, I'm getting rid of all of this food. And so I'm like, free food. And I love a taco salad. She made like a bunch of taco salads and people could take them for free if they wanted to, or they could donate. So it looks like ground beef, the corn looks like it might be like roasted corn, tomatoes, red onion, some tortilla strips, maybe a mix of like Colby Jack or Monterey Jack cheese on a bed of lettuce. Okay, taco salad, you know, pretty standard, pretty basic, right? It's like an amalgamation of ingredients that when you just mix them all together with a good dressing or salsa or hot sauce, tastes so good. And then she made this is like a homemade Southwest like dressing, and I'm typically not really a huge fan of like Southwest anything because sometimes I feel like it'd be tasting too mayonnaise-y, you know, and I'm not really a huge fan of mayo. But I got like some on my finger and I just, you know, licked it away. I was like, ooh, this is good. But that was the Black Makers Market. I'm going to finish the rest of this little peanut butter bar cube and I'm going to put together this taco salad and just chill out for the rest of the night. Might sneak a little tea cake, whatever it's called, and just call it a night. So thanks for hanging with me, guys. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.